So what if I act? Oh, wait, wait, wait! No, I'm gonna use a takesy backsy counter, Mr. Cloud. During your end step, I'm gonna
Okay.
use my Viridian Longbow ability, tapping Galea, in order to take down your Merfolk looter.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Um, wait, wait a second. Did I ever use Sefris's? Did I ever use Sefris's
Yeah,
first ability this turn?
yeah, you use Sefris's first ability.
Because I had to discard because I discarded a creature card in order for me to use the Merfolk Looter.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So it does not trigger an additional time.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, untap.
And now I die.
Maybe. Okay, so I'm gonna spend 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to cast Winds of Wrath.
Destroy all creatures that aren't enchanted. They can't be recharged. Isn't it amazing that it just comes down to a very simple matter? You just play a card like, oh no, are you going to do the super awesome and scary forecasted thing you got on the field? It's like, no, I'm just going to kill you with a card I just drew. All right, so the only 2 creatures on the board that are not enchanted are your Storvald and your Galea, which means everything else is dead. Everything. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Okay, now the question, Mr. Gerdat, is...
You don't have any flash creatures. I'm just gonna swing out.
Right, because all Galea has to do is hit me again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's game. Because you gain 14 life, I lose 14 life, I have 1 life point left, but Galea had just inflicted the 21st damage on me you needed in order to get the commander win con. So Mr. Gerdat wins.
Hey, we went 1-1.
Woo! All right. Oh, but we can't just let it end just like that.
No, we are done. Okay.
We have seen too much. My
It's not
eyes
that
are
we've
melting.
seen too much. It's that we've been here for 2 fucking hours. All right.
Done. Dun 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 dun. Dun.
I want to say
Dun, 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 dun,
that
ba,
these
ba,
commander
ba,
decks are actually really fun to play with when they are working as intended. Unfortunately, their mana bases are totally fucked over. You actually saw it a little bit with Cloud as well. He was having difficulty actually getting Sefris back from his command zone in game 1 a little bit early on. And the fact that that they're all three color commanders is cool, but it also means that the land bases here needed to be way more fucking balanced. Like very explicitly, like you saw it through all of game 2. I had like 4 to 5 cards in my hand at all times with white mana symbols that I just could not cast because I'm running two basic planes. Ugh. However, when the decks are working as intended, they actually interact with their mechanics extremely well, and to the point where it's really immersive and engaging to actually play with these decks. I am of the opinion that although these are really fun to play with, they needed some additional rebalancing, specifically in both the curve and the mana pool, because Jesus fucking Christ, I Soul Ring is in both of these, right?
Yeah, I got a Soul Ring in here.
Okay,
Well,
but
there's no such thing as a commander deck that doesn't have Soul Ring.
Okay, neither of us saw our Soul Ring, and it became a relatively big issue. Somewhat later on.
Boo-hoo.
I do like playing with Selesnya enchantments. I think Selesnya / Azorius enchantments. I don't actually know what this shard is technically. Isn't it Bant?
Yeah, it would be the Bant panorama.
Okay, so yeah. Running Bant enchantments is honestly really fucking fun. What did you think about the Sefris deck?
I mean, it took a lot. It took a lot of getting used to. Like, I took it on myself to figure out what the heck is up with this whole venturing into the dungeon thing, and venturing into the dungeon, surprisingly, is actually a really cool ability. It's just too bad that it's a little limited as far as what you can do, because there are only 3 dungeons that you can go into at any time. You can only enter one dungeon at a time. You can only advance from one room to the next, and you can't explore any other dungeons until you complete the current one. I wanted to see, like, what is the effing point? Like, is it just a way to just kind of, you know, fill your game full of magic and whimsy? They're like, oh, look at this cool thing that I'm doing. You can get some really cool abilities. It's just too bad that I tried going into the wrong dungeon, because Lord knows that's a problem that players will run into constantly while they're using decks like this that let you venture into dungeons. And
will
on
you
the subject
show off mine of Fandelver, please?
The Fandelver? Oh, right,
yeah.
The Fandelver. Gotta get the Lost. Right, this is the only dungeon that I never ventured into.
So it's primarily a red aggro. Okay.
I was only one fucking room away from stopping you from being able to attack me with the only 2 creatures you had on your board. 2 giant fucking lifelink big dick slingers.
Galea still had hexproof, so...
Oh, yeah, you're right. He did have hexproof. Well, I mean, I appreciate you keeping that to yourself in, like, the Napoleonic sense of strategy. Very wise of you. Because, yeah, that would have made me laugh quite a bit if I put in all that effort to get a strategy that never had a snowball's chance in hell to begin with. Behold, I have a bunch of abilities that's not just for my commander that let me venture into the dungeon as an action. Actually, I have 4 cards at my disposal that let me venture into the dungeon as long as I meet the conditions.
I'm seeing 3. Where's number 4?
So that would be... oh, I got the Necromantic Selection in here. Nice. Oh, wait, no, I have another one, too. The Thorough Investigation. I got a clue.
Sacrifice the clues it generates, but okay.
I'm getting a raging clue right now. Venturing into the dungeon
Midnight
is
Pathfinder would have
cool.
been fucking amazing for you to go into.
Yeah. I would have liked Soul Ring, too. Creatures I control can't be blocked. Yeah. That would have shut down your Vigilance lifelinkers standing like guards
except by
outside
legendary
the Queen's
creatures.
Palace.
Both creatures I had out were legendary.
That also is quite funny. Need I say too, this has been a really fun matchup too. Like yeah. I was skeptical at first to see like
aside from our tech difficulties, fucking net. The matchup was actually really fun to go through.
I mean, we have two very evenly matched decks, and Galea is always making you wonder what's going to happen next because you can be privy to information that no other player at the table has. Because you could just look at the top card of your deck, effectively just adding another card to your hand at all times, and you can cast this card as long as it's either equipment or enchantment aura type. So cliched. Roll d20 for effectiveness. Trying to create undead. What's my power? I rolled a 2.
You've successfully resurrected an undead mouse.
Yes. My 1-0 mouse, I'm sorry, my 0-1 mouse will put a stop to this once and for all.
All right. To be perfectly honest, Adventures of the Forgotten Realms is honestly a really fun set to look at and play with because of a lot of the gimmicks that are around. We didn't get to see it here because they're not a part of these decks, but the class enchantments are also really fun to play with. To be perfectly honest, I actually really like Adventures of the Forgotten Realms as a core set. Although that's not what we're supposed to be discussing here. You know, this was specifically about discussing the Commander Precons. And honestly, I like these Precons with the exception of their mana bases being screwed over. Like, the curve and mana bases for both of our decks were way, way worse than they really should have been. Yes, we have a bunch of rocks, but if you don't open with those rocks, you you end up being stalled out for a long time. It took me 10 fucking turns to get into a source of white, and even then I had to use a triplet blue source to get there. Yeah.
Meanwhile, you were just playing with my feelings like, oh no, I don't want to kill an unready opponent. It's a shooting fish in a barrel, bro. I mean, it's insoluble. Like, what I saw was just sheer bad luck, which happens. It's magic. You cannot eradicate the luck aspect from the game, no matter what.
Mantle of the Ancients would have been nice to actually go into. Bleh.
You know what you can eradicate is the stupid mistakes and errors in logic by not reading the cards, like I had done a couple times. It comes with
Only
the territory.
Because, everyone makes misplays, Mr. Cloud. Anyway,
everybody makes mistakes.
This has been us exploring some of the precons from Adventures of the Forgotten Realms Commander. Next time it is Cloud's pick in order to figure out what we're going to be exploring in Magic. He usually leans towards older sets, but we're kind of running out of old sets to go through.
That's right, explorers. Tune in next time with Rocket Rabbit Commentaries' archaeological team. We are going to explore parts unknown. Light the torch. Place it in the conveniently screwed-in sconce on the walls. We're going to read this hieroglyphics.
All right, everyone. Be safe.
Thank you so much for watching, everybody.